Wow, 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 wow. Thank you. Welcome to our second section for tonight. The first section was just simply explosive. Um, I'm still trying to recover from everything that we discussed. The last section is just simply amazing. I want to thank our first speaker for such a mind blowing section. Simply phenomenal. All right. We're going to be going into our next section right away. Ah, I wanted to fasten your seatbelt, right? Our next speaker is going to blow you out of your chairs. Wow, 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 wow. Well, first of all, let me just first of all welcome everyone who is joining us for tonight's section, wherever you're joining me from. I want to say good afternoon, good evening, good morning, wherever you're joining from. Thank you so much for joining in. So if you are joining in, let's know where you're joining from on the comments. All right, put it on the comments where you're joining from. Let's know your name and location. I know some of us, some people are joining from our YouTube channel right now. Thank you to everyone joining in from the YouTube channel, and for everyone joining live on the Facebook community. Thank you so much for joining. Okay, so we're not going to waste too much time. We're going to go into our second section for day one. All right, so if you are just joining, this is the Stretch, Expand, and Evolve Summit 2021. It's been so phenomenal in the first section. All right, if you said the first section was phenomenal or was mind-blowing, now watch out for this next section, all right? Our speaker for this section is going to get you off your seat. All right, so I'm just going to bring it up into the room right now, and then we're going to start right away. All right, so like I said, if you're joining in, all right, let's know where you're joining from. Let's know your location. All right, put your name and your location. And if you want also to ensure that your name is displayed on the screen, you want to click on the link that is very close down below below the video, so you can see your comments right now on the screen. Okay, so right away, let me bring our speaker right now into the room as we hit in for the next section. Right. Awesome.
Mr.
Thank you
Terry,
so
happy birthday to you.
Thank you so much, sir. Appreciate you. Wow. Thank you for joining in tonight. It's been amazing so far. So let me put some aesthetics on this room. Let's put some aesthetics on the room. Wow. Thank you. I think this is it. Thank you for joining in. All right, it's been amazing. So we're gonna hit the ground running right away. I'm gonna be introducing our speaker right now, and then we just roll into what it has for tonight. Just a minute. Let me just look out for. Okay, great. Awesome. So our speaker for tonight's section 2 of the Stretch, Expand, and Evolve Summit 2021 is no other than Moses Abayowa. Right, Moses Abayowa is a uniqueness coach, speaker, author, and radio host at the Uni Ilorin 89.3 FM. Okay, so as a uniqueness coach, he helps transform youths and teenagers to thought leaders generating impact, influence, and income through the engagement of their unique potentials. As a radio host, what he does is he hosts an inspirational show tagged the Achievers Movement every Monday, 11:05 a.m. West African time at Unilorin 89.3 FM, where he shares transformational ideas on how people can achieve success in their areas of influence. He's an author of 2 transformational books, You and Your Domain, Volume 1 and 2, designed to help people transform or discover their own work in God's entire plan for the earth and engage their unique potentials for kingdom impact and influence in their journey to the fulfillment of their purpose. He is the convener of the You and Your Domain International Conference and the You and Your Domain Teams Training. Ladies and gentlemen, with unique emojis, all right. So if you're in your room, you can have a standing ovation. On your phone, you can put in your favorite emoji as we make welcome our speaker for the second section of the Stretch, Expand, and Evolve Summit 2021, Moses Abayowa. Take it all the way, sir. Take it all the way,
Can you
sir.
hear
Thank you
me?
so much for always saying yes to my invitation every time. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. And I see your work. I
Thank
see
you
what you're
so much.
doing. So phenomenal. We just follow your tracks. We just follow your tracks. Take it all the way, sir. Thank you so much for joining in tonight on this section.
Thank
Thank you, sir.
you.
Over to you, sir.
Thank you. Yes, sir. Thank you so much. If you can hear me, can you type in the comment box? Can you type yes in the comment box? I want to be very sure you can hear me. If you can hear me, can you type yes in the comment box? If you can hear me, can you type yes in the comment box? Awesome, awesome, awesome. It's been amazing. Thank you so much, Mr. Terry, for the opportunity to be uh, a blessing tonight. I want to celebrate and salute the first speaker. That was phenomenal, amazing. Thank you so much for sharing so much light. Thank you so much for sharing so much light. All right. This next session is about your uniqueness, how you can profit from your uniqueness. How you can profit from your uniqueness. A lot of people have heard about potentials. A lot of people have heard about the concept of purpose, but not so many people. Thank you, Miss Comfort. Not so many people have heard about the concept of uniqueness, and I want to open your eyes to the concept of uniqueness tonight. If you can just grab the concept of uniqueness, one of the things that will happen to you is that you will rise above competition. You will rise above competition in everything you're doing. You will rise above competition because there's a lot of competition out there. A lot of people, some people even came from polygamous house, where food is not always enough. You have to compete to get this, compete to get that. Oh, wow. Oh, okay. Okay, you can hear me. That's fine. Thank you. All right. Food is not always enough. This one is not always enough. That one is not always enough. A lot of people came from circumference and environment and cities and homes where things are not always enough. All right. So you are trying to get what you are seeing in the heart of somebody, competition everywhere. And that's what people take to the marketplace. When you look at the marketplace, there is a lot of competition. A lot of competition. Okay, a lot of competition. There is a lot of competition. Can you hear me now? There is a lot of competition in the marketplace. People trying to compete with one another. And I always love to say, when you check the phone you are using right now, oh, you can't hear me clearly. I need to be very sure you can hear me, please. Can you hear me? Oh, wow. Can you hear me? Oh, wow. Mr. Terry,
It's
can you
clear.
hear me?
It's clear from my end. It's okay. It's cool.
Oh, okay. You can hear me from your side, right?
I can hear you loud and clear from my end. Very cool.
Oh, okay. That's fine. That's fine. All right. Oh, you can hear me from your side. All right. So there's a lot of competition out there. People going to the marketplace, going with that same mindset, competing with people and every now and then and all of that. Now, I always love to say that manufacturers, they don't create the same product two times. When you see Samsung, they will release Galaxy A7 now. The next time they are doing something else, they will release another Galaxy so. Another time they are releasing another phone, they will release something different entirely. Manufacturers don't do the same product. All right. So since manufacturers as a human beings, they don't do the same product, I always love to say that God does not create people the same way. It doesn't make sense. Why send you on earth if someone else was just sent to do the same thing you are doing? All right, very clear. Thank you. Why will God send you on earth to come and do something that you already sent somebody else to do? It doesn't make sense to me. Does it make sense to you? Why would God put you on earth, package you in the body, give you brain, give you mind, and it will give somebody else the same thing? It doesn't make sense. What I'm trying to say is that you are unique. Somebody type that in the comment box. I am unique. Can you hear me? Type that in the comment box. If you can hear me, type that in the comment box. I am unique. I am unique. I am unique. If you can hear me, type that in the comment box. I am unique. I am unique. I'm waiting for you guys. I am unique. Type that in the comment box. If you can hear me, type that in the comment box. Are you with me, guys? Type that in the comment box. I am unique. I am unique. Who is there? I am unique. Awesome. I am unique. I am unique. I am unique. These thoughts must sink in your mind and in your heart, because what you were designed to do on earth is a unique work. In other words, nobody else was designed to do what you have been designed to do. So failure to do it is a level 2 wickedness. Just follow me tonight. Failure to deploy your uniqueness, failure to deploy your potentials is a level 2 wickedness. What is level 1 wickedness? Level 1 wickedness is when a man hides what other people can find somewhere else. That wickedness is level 1. You just don't want them to get your own, right? You can go and get it somewhere else, but don't get my own. That's selfishness. It's level 1 wickedness. Level 2 wickedness is hiding from people what they cannot get somewhere else. A lot of people on earth right now are wicked. You see, the world is filled of wicked people. When, if you are a believer, when God was talking about the fact that the heart of man is deep and desperately wicked, this is part of the things he was talking about. People decide to take other people's uniqueness, but they don't release their own. The phone they are using, it was somebody's uniqueness that produced it. The bed they are sleeping on, it was somebody's uniqueness that produced it. The laptop they are using, it was somebody's uniqueness that produced it. The wristwatch they are using, it is somebody's uniqueness that produced it. So they consume other people's uniqueness and they don't release their own. Now, if they don't just release their own and people can get it somewhere else, that's fine. But they don't release their own and people cannot get their own somewhere else. That's wickedness. That's level 2 wickedness. That's why if you remember the story of the parable of the talent, when the master came back, he said that this guy is wicked and lazy. He is lazy because he decided to go and hide his own talent. But he is wicked, and his wickedness is level 2 wickedness because what he was given was different from what the guy with 5 talents had and what the guy with 2 talents had. So, wickedness everywhere on earth. When I see people not deploying their uniqueness, they are wicked people. Wicked people. Wicked people. Deciding to hide what belongs to other people. Deciding to hide what will bring joy to other people. Some people have written down ideas, and since 2019, I've not even started what I'm about to say. I don't know why I'm going this way. Since 2019, they wrote down that idea. I will do so and so. Oh, I will do this. I will help people with this. Oh, I will deploy my skill to do this. And since 2019, some people 2015, some people 2010, they have not done anything with that idea. Wicked people. Because you think that people can get it somewhere else. That is why you have not done anything about it. You have not written that book because you think that the combination of your potentials can be gotten somewhere else. You have not started that conference because you think that the conference will benefit people the same way other conference is benefiting people. Yeah? You have not started that program. You have not started that training because you believe that people will get it somewhere else. You have not you see, there was a time I wanted to write my book. Yeah, You and Your Domain Volume 1. And then I was thinking, why write this book? There are a lot, thousands, if not millions of books in the heart already. Why do I need to add my own, right? But when I caught the concept of uniqueness, I realized that if I don't deploy this book, the ideas in this book, if I did not deploy it, I will be wicked on a level 2 wickedness. Why? Because people cannot get it somewhere else. People cannot get it somewhere else. What is the concept tonight? The concept is that you are unique. You see, I see the world as a global soup. I don't know if you have heard this before. You are the light of the world. You are the light of the world. You are the salt of the earth. I love the way another one puts it. It says, you are the world's seasoning. Seasoning meaning ingredients. Seasoning that you use to make soup. You are the world's seasoning. So I don't just say I am the salt of the earth to make that word sink deeper. I say I am an ingredient in the world. I'm releasing a book called How to Profit from Your Uniqueness. And in the picture of that book, there is a guy holding there is a global bulb. The bulb is formed in a global shape. And there is a guy holding a side of the bulb, holding one corner of the bulb, and he's bringing it to hide it so that the picture of the world can be complete. So that the picture of the world can be complete. All right. So if you don't contribute what you have, people will suffer for it. And guess what? People will not be able to get it somewhere else. One of the things I want you to leave here with tonight is that I have something that nobody else can produce. Now, people don't believe me when I have one-on-one session with people, private session with people, coaching session with people. Somebody asked me about 2 weeks ago, he said, but really, do you think I have something another person does not have? I said, do you see? People don't believe, I'm telling you. You can even be on the call right now and don't believe you have something that another person does not have. Not just another person, you have something over 7.5 billion people on earth. Nobody has it. I carry this concept about everywhere I go. And people ask me, how do you know? And I asked them, I said, please bring out your finger. And then they bring out the finger. I said, this fingerprint in your hand, have you seen anybody that has it in the world? Why is it that when banks want you to come and do something, they say, please put your fingerprint here? Because they know they will not get any other fingerprint like this elsewhere on earth. Why do you find it easy to believe that nobody has your fingerprint on earth, but you don't believe that your potential, nobody else has it? You believe that your fingerprint is unique, but you don't believe that your ideas are unique. How come? How did you get to that place? How did you get to the level whereby you believe that your retina, the retina of your eyes, do you know there are some doors that if you want to enter those doors, all you need to do is to just come face to face with that door and just look at the door. By looking at that door, it opens. Why? The retina of your eyes is crafted once your eye is coded with it. Right? Once your eye is coded with it, once you just look at that door, it opens by itself. The phones that are being made right now, those phones are made with fingerprints. They will tell you, just put your fingerprint. Why do you believe that your fingerprint, you are so secured with your phone that if you put your hand at the back of your phone, only your hand will be able to open it? But you don't believe that your ideas are unique. How did you get to that point? Because what I'm here to do tonight is to break mindsets that what you have, somebody else has it. No, what you have, nobody else has it. Now, let me tell you, what does it mean to be unique? To be unique means to be one of a kind. Oh, to be unique means to be one of a kind. Yeah. If you don't contribute what you have, people will suffer for it. Absolutely. Thank you for that. Yeah. To be unique means to be one of a kind. What does it mean to be one of a kind? To be one of a kind means this thing we are talking about. We can't find this kind somewhere else. I am a scarce commodity. The reason why you are having low self-esteem is because you don't know you carry something nobody else has. From the day I understood the fact that I have something somebody else does not have, my orientation changed, my mindset changed, my access changed. When I go to a place, I go there with the fact that the same way my fingerprint is unique is the same way my idea is unique. Some people will be in a group in a particular place, and then they will say any contribution, and you will keep quiet because you think that your idea is not unique. They will say any contribution. Does anybody have anything to say? And you have something to say, and you keep quiet. Have you been there before? I've been there before in my life. And people are in the gathering and they say, does anybody? And I have something to say, but I'm thinking, is it really? It's because I did not know I was unique. Now I know that my ideas are unique. When they said, do you have something to say? Yes, I have something to say because my idea is unique. You must go everywhere with that mindset. What I have, what I carry, nobody else carries it. And it's not for global, it's not for local celebration. It is for global celebration. But if you don't deploy it, how will people see it? So what does it mean to be unique? To be unique means to be one of a kind. To be one of a kind means to be one of one kind. After that one, there is no other one. After that one, there is no other one. Now, let me move further by giving you a concept. When we talk about concept, a concept really is a picture of an idea. All right. So what I want to do now is I want to give you a picture of the idea of uniqueness. I want to paint a picture in your mind. I did a course. Mr. Terry, can you hear me? Oh, can you hear me, sir? Can you hear me, sir? Can you hear me loud and clear?
I can hear you.
Okay. All right. So I did a course in physics. Yeah. White light. Transform your mind. Just listen to this. Now, what happens to the white light is that white light, there is this experiment that they do with white light and triangular prism. So they will put a triangular prism down, and then white light, once white light hits the triangular prism, that white light that is a single entity splits into 7 different colors. We call it royal beef. Red, orange, let me see if I can still remember, red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, and violet, right? White light, once it comes upon the triangular prism, is split into 7 different colors. Now, I want you to see something. White light is just one entity, but that white light that is one entity is made up of different expressions. It is the combination of those different expressions that forms the white light that you are seeing. So white light is white light because of 7 different colors coming together. So white light is white light because of collaboration of 7 different colors, because of harmony of 7 different colors, because of combination of 7 different colors, because of the unity in diversity of 7 different colors. If you can still hear me, can you tell me yes? Can you type yes if you can still hear me? If you can still hear me, can you type yes? I want to be sure you're following. If you can still hear me, can you type yes in the comment box? Come on, guys. Yeah. Okay. Awesome. I can see your comments. Amazing. Yeah. All right. So white light is white light. Every time you see white light, remember uniqueness. Because one word that you must never forget when it comes to your uniqueness is the word harmony. Harmony or collaboration or unity in diversity. You are an entity that is full of different expressions. Now, your uniqueness is revealed when you merge your expressions together. Your uniqueness is revealed when you combine your expressions together. Let me say that again. Your uniqueness is revealed when you combine your expressions together. Some of you can do different things, but you are doing those different things differently. That's the issue. You need to learn how to harmonize your potentials. To reveal your uniqueness, what you need to do is you learn how to harmonize your potentials, how to bring your potentials together. The picture that is formed when you bring your potentials together is your uniqueness. All right, so to make you understand this very well, let me tell you this. If you don't reveal your uniqueness, there are a lot of points, but let me just mention this. If you don't reveal your uniqueness, let me tell you what you're missing. That white light, once it hits the triangular prism, 7 different colors are revealed from the white light. Those 7 different colors has 7 different frequencies. The frequency of the red is different. The frequency of the orange is different. The frequency of the yellow is different. The frequency of the green is different. The frequency of the blue is different. The frequency of the indigo is different. The frequency of the violet is different. Now, what's your best color? Your best color can be red. I mean, my own best color is red. What's your best color? Maybe orange. What's your best color? Maybe yellow. There are some people that the frequency of their problem is the frequency of one of your expressions. If you can get this tonight. Let me explain again. White light, 7 different expressions. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet. Now, what if the only color that the white light reveals or gives out to people, that is made visible to people, is just red? How will the people who love green, how will they come to you if you don't reveal one of your expressions that will bring them? Are you getting what I'm saying? What I'm trying to say is each of your expressions has a frequency that is supposed to solve a problem for somebody. So you not revealing that expression of you is you not revealing the frequency that will solve the problem of somebody else. And you not revealing that frequency is that it means that the person will not come because the person will not see you. It is the visibility that you give to the expression that will make that person come to the problem, that to the solution that you offer on that frequency. I believe you're getting what I'm saying. All right, so what am I saying? What I'm saying is you need to discover your expression. So let me tell you, I might not be able to follow everything, but I want to mention 7 R's. 7 R's, letter R, that you must understand, that you must engage to profit from your uniqueness. Anyway I get to, and my time is up, I'll stop. 7 R's. The first one is research. To understand and profit from your uniqueness, the first R you must understand is research. I didn't say search, I said research. Because some people on the call right now, you think you understand the potentials, but when you research yourself, you realize that you did not know anything about yourself before. Because you are not simple. The way God designed you, you cannot wrap your head around yourself in 1 month. You know that you just discover yourself and say, okay, I just went for that program and I discovered myself. You did not discover yourself. You are not so easy to decode. You discover a part of yourself. Yeah, you discover a part of yourself. So research is the first thing. Research. Now, in research, what do? You decode yourself. I'm going to give you I have about 10 questions I ask people, 10, 11 questions I ask people, but let me give you one or two. Because you're not so easy to decode. If God is not easy to decode, and God created you in his image, do you think you are easy to decode? You're not easy to decode. You're not easy to decode. You're not easy to decode at all. You are complex. You are a complex being. Have you not discovered sometimes you like one food today, next week you like another food? You're like, my appetite is changing now. You are not so easy to decode. You are a complex person. Everybody is complex. Nobody is easy to understand. And that's why really you can't manage people. You can only lead people because people are complex. You can't manage people. No, people are complex. You can only lead people. People are complex, right? So let me give you the first one. The first question I will ask you in your research, in helping you to research yourself, is this: you are not a talent. You are not an ability. You are an idea. Let that sink in. This will help somebody tonight. You are not a talent. You are not an ability. You are an idea. And you're not an idea that was designed to cause problems. You are an idea that was designed to solve problems. Some people have caused so many problems in their lives, they have now started to see themselves as a problem. Let me burst your bubble tonight. You are not a problem. No matter how you might have caused problems in the lives of people, in people's relationship, in the world, in your community, no matter how many problems you have caused, you are not an idea that was designed to cause problems. You are an idea that was designed to solve problems. I am designed to solve problems. I am not designed to cause problems. I am designed to solve problems. I'm designed to solve problems. I am an idea. Now, there is a difference between an idea and a thought. This is StreamYard. That's the thought dropping in my mind. Stretch, expand, evolve. That's a thought dropping in my mind. I can see yes in the comment box. That's a thought dropping in my mind. Now, what is an idea? An idea is a collective pattern of thought put together to solve a problem. So, if a thought comes to my mind and I see my phone, okay, this is my phone. Or I see my charger. Oh, that's my charger. Or I can see a socket. That's a socket. Those are just thoughts dropping in my mind. Now, when it now drops in my mind, once those thoughts now come together, and I realize that I can just plug my charger to the socket and charge my phone. Oh, it then becomes an idea. Why? Because that can now solve a problem. What's the problem to solve? It's my phone will charge. Once my phone is charged, I can do so many things with my phone. So you are not a thought. You are an idea. You are a collective pattern of thought put together to solve problems on earth. That's the first thing you should understand. You are put together to solve a problem on earth. You are a collective pattern of thought put together to solve problems on earth. So you are not, some people say They call themselves by their talent. They say, I'm a dancer. No, you're not a dancer. You are an idea that expresses himself or herself through dance. Some people say, I'm a teacher. No, you are not a teacher. You are an idea that uses teaching to express himself or herself. You are not what you do. Who you are is not what you do. Who you are is not what you do. So you got the job now, and there you are. Maybe you are teaching, and then later, 3 years later, you got another job, and then you are working as the manager. Does that mean who you are has changed? No. You are working in a particular place as a manager in Nigeria, and then you go to the US, and then they employ you as the branch coordinator or something. Does that mean who you are have changed? No. Who you are remains the same. You cannot define, it is an error to define yourself by what you do. You define yourself by the idea you represent on earth. What idea do I represent on earth? What idea do I represent on earth? I am a collective pattern of thought put together to solve a problem on earth. What problem am I put together to solve on earth? The day you find the answer to that, you have realized who you are. A lot of people define themselves by their talents and ability. No, your talent and your abilities are tools designed to push out the idea you represent. The fact that you can sing, the fact that you can write, the fact that you can speak are talents and abilities given to you to deploy the ideas you represent. So I love to define ideas as bullets. Ideas are bullets. Talent and abilities are the gun. Now, if you have a talent and you have abilities and you don't understand the idea that you represent, you are not going anywhere to happen. You cannot cause a transformational, transgenerational impact. You cannot cause a transgenerational influence. Because some people, all they know is that, I can sing. Oh, I can speak. Oh, I can write. What will you not write about? What will you speak about? You will speak about the idea you represent. Some people, all they speak about is what they hear other people speak about. Why? Because they have realized talent and ability, but they have not realized the idea that they represent on earth. So if I may ask you, what idea do you represent on earth? What idea do you represent on earth? So I'll ask you, I'll tell you this. You see, unlike poles attract, unlike poles repel. One of the ways to know the idea you represent on earth is by paying attention to the problem that is calling out to you. You will just realize that once it comes to this particular idea, you can take it personal with people. You can really take it personal with people. Every time it frustrates you when people do things this way. Now, can't this thing be changed? Pay attention. The idea, that problem that is calling out to you, that other people are not really concerned about, is a clue. Because unlike poles attract, problem is not just calling to you. Unlike pole, problem and solution, what they are attracting, there is a problem in your life. The idea you represent, there is a problem it is attracting. And how will you know? It is a problem that keeps coming to you. It is a problem that keeps recurring to you. Somehow you keep thinking, well, why is it like that? Everybody's not so bothered about it, but you are thinking, but really can't. I know of some people, once they get to a particular place, they are just thinking something, maybe the chairs are scattered. They're like, why do people scatter things like this? On your own accord, they are not paying you. You just begin to arrange the chairs. You got to a place, you saw that the decorations are not well done, and then you are looking, everybody is doing their own thing, but you are just thinking, who did this decoration? Why is it like this? He's doing you as if you should go and carry that decoration and put it very well and design it very well. Pay attention to the problem that is calling out to you. That is one of the ways you recognize the idea you represent on it. Oh my God, time is fast spent. Another way, let me give you another way. Another way you recognize the idea calling out to you is through your story. Your story is your glory. You must have heard about that, right? Your story is your glory. Has anything happened to you before in the past that you think and you don't want anybody else to go through? Has something happened to you maybe when you were a child, or maybe while you were growing up, or maybe something you encountered on the way that really, it was a benchmark for you in destiny? You're like, oh my God. Have you ever been in a situation whereby something happened to you and you are even telling God, I can't allow another person to go through this? Some people, it was rape for them. Some people went through rape. And then when they were able to get out of it, they are like, no. When they hear rape, where? How? They can strangle that man. They can go any extent to prevent another woman, another girl, another lady from encountering rape. Pay attention to the idea calling out to you. Pay attention to the problem calling out your name. That's one of the ways to recognize the idea you represent. Pay attention to the idea calling out to you. For me, it is when people don't understand their uniqueness, when people don't understand that they are unique, when people don't understand how to deploy their potentials. It is headache for me. What is the idea you represent on it? Now, let me say this about your story. You see, God designed life in such a way that you cannot fulfill your life assignment without empathy. You cannot fulfill your life assignment without empathy. Empathy is a strong tool. Why? Empathy is a very strong emotion. It moves you. Empathy is an emotion that moves you. You feel yourself literally moving and feeling someone else's pain. That's empathy. Empathy is different from sympathy. Empathy is not what you will do when you are putting yourself in the person's shoes. Empathy is not you. Empathy is not you, is not what you will do if the situation is happening to you. Empathy is what you will do if you were the person and the situation is happening to you as the person. So you are driving on the road and then you see a child, maybe 13-year-old child, carrying granite on his head and saying, buy granite. And then you are driving in your car and then you say, take 1,000, take 1,000. That's not empathy. Empathy is you at that point thinking you don't have a car, thinking you are 30 years old, thinking the kind of situation and circumstance that boy is in at that point. Maybe the boy has not eaten since afternoon. Putting yourself in that position, that is empathy. So God designed life in such a way that you pass through something and then you help other people to come out of that thing. Somebody said your pulpit is where you have been designed to pull people out of the pit. Did somebody get that? And you are able to pull somebody out of the pit because you have been in that pit yourself. So as something happened to you before, right, that you believe someone else should not go through. As something happened to you before, that you believe someone else should not go through. That's your story. Pay attention to ideas calling out to you. Pay attention to that idea that will not leave you alone. That idea that keeps coming back to you. That idea that keeps coming back to you. That idea that will not leave you alone. Pay attention to it. Pay attention to it. And then, once you now recognize the idea you represent, the next step is you now begin to bring your talent and your abilities together. You bring your talent and abilities together. And you use them to push out that idea. If you can sing, sing about the idea. If you can write, write about the idea. If you can speak, speak about the idea. Whatever the talent and abilities, the tools you have to push it out, push it out. Your idea is like rice. When you want to eat jollof rice, please, what exactly do you want to eat? Is it the pepper you want to eat? It's not pepper you want to eat, though. Is it salt you want to eat? It's not salt you want to eat, though. Is it tomato you want to eat? It's not. Is it? It is rice you want. It is jollof rice you want to eat. That is really what you want to eat. So what are the other things doing? They are just pushing out the jollof rice. That's the same way once you recognize the idea you represent on earth. It's like you understanding your jollof rice. And then you now go and look for all the ingredients that you have. Oh, I believe somebody's getting this. You go and look for all the ingredients that you have. I can speak. Oh yeah, I can write. I can speak. That's my salt. I can write. That's my Maggi. I can sing. That is my onions. You put them together. You harmonize them because your uniqueness is revealed in the harmony of your potential, and then you deploy them. That's the first hour. I have about 10 questions, but I need to move. I want to make sure that I cover at least the second hour. Now, the second hour is reach. Reach. R-E-A-C-H. Somebody can type that in the comment box. The first R is research. And in research, you ask yourself questions. I've given you 2 questions. I have 10. But because of my time, I need to make sure that I also touch this one. Reach. Right? So once you want to reach, what are you reaching for? What you should now reach for is reach for the refined state of the idea you represent on earth. Reach for the refined state of your talent. Reach for the refined state of your abilities. Why? Why is refinement very important? Refinement is very important because none of you will walk into a restaurant and they will serve you raw food and you eat it. Think about that restaurant around your area. Just think about that restaurant around your area. Imagine you walking into that restaurant and then they serve you raw rice. They say, I want to buy rice. They say, you want to buy rice? Oh, that's fine. And then they wait to bring you raw rice. And they say, thank you, sir. Won't you think they are stupid? Of course, you feel they are stupid. I will feel they are stupid. How will I walk into a restaurant and then you serve me raw rice? Excuse me? How will I walk into a restaurant and I want to eat amala? Right? Apologies for those who don't understand what amala is. How will I walk to a restaurant and I want to eat amala and they are bringing the elubo for me? Excuse me? If you will not eat a food that is not yet refined, why it is abnormal to put out a talent, an idea you have not refined. It is an abnormality under the sun. It doesn't make sense. It does not make brain to put out a talent you have not refined. You keep refining your talent. The next time you keep getting better. How will you some people will do stuff on Instagram, on Facebook, giving themselves visibility and doing rubbish visibility, because the visibility they are doing is nothingness visibility. They are revealing nothing. They are revealing raw rice. They are revealing raw. Go and refine something. Go for trainings. Pay for coaches. Pay for training sessions. Because your speaking ability has a next level. Some people, they say, oh, I'm a great speaker. You're a great speaker. And then they can't hold the audience for 10 minutes. They can't hold the audience for 5 minutes. They can't hold the audience for 2. Go and refine yourself. The idea that you represent as a next level. Go and look at people who are doing something similar and learn from them. If you need to pay to enter their circle, pay to enter the circle. Because what we kill some people in this day and age is free. They like Osho free, Osho. Crumbs. You only eat crumbs freely. Crumbs, free will only give you crumbs. There's some things that to really get it, you need to pay for it. Right? You need to pay for it. Some people they will decide to buy Gucci watch, but they cannot pay 10,000 naira to pay for a training. No, that will refine, that will put their idea, their abilities, their talents on a refined level. They cannot. It is a mindset. It is a mindset that does not value what they have. They have a mindset that they don't know that what they carry has the next level inside them. Do you know that the crude oil do you know that once oil is discovered inside the ground, they put it under refinement? Once they put it under refinement, you now start seeing gas will come out. Once you refine it to a level, kerosene will come out. You refine it to a level, petrol will come out. Inside one crude oil. Inside one oil. Some of you on the call right now, the only thing you have discovered yourself is the level 1, the refinement, the training you went for 3 years ago, under your talent, under your ability, under your speaking ability, under your writing ability, under your idea, right? Under your branding. The only training you've gone for is that one you got for 5 years ago. The only thing you have, the only thing your crude oil has produced is just gas. Not knowing that kerosene is still inside. Petrol is still inside. Paraffin wax is still inside, which will never come out until you refine them on a different level. Some of your potential will never come out until you go for that paid training. You will never operate on that level. Because it is the frequency of that training that will trigger the frequency of your inside. Oh. Don't forget, I talked about the fact that white light has different expressions, and those expressions has different frequencies. It's the same thing. You also have an expression. You are an entity that have different expressions, and each of your expressions have different frequency, and each of those frequency will never come out until somebody trigger. Oh my God. There are trainings you should go for that the atmosphere of that trainer, the atmosphere, the frequency of that trainer is what will trigger your next level, the next level of your speaking ability, the next level of your uniqueness, the next level of your writing ability, the next level of your idea. It is the frequency of that training that will trigger it out. Mind you, you see, there is nothing you need that is on the outside. Everything you need is on the inside because you are full of energy. Every of your expressions is energy, and energy cannot be created or destroyed. Every energy you need to fulfill destiny is inside you. However, not all of those energy has been activated. Not all of those energies have been deployed. Not all of those energies have been released. Some of those energies will be released in the frequency of the trainer you have not gone for. Yeah, the frequency of the coaching that you have not gone for. Some of those frequencies inside you that will bless other people will be triggered there. But because the life free too much. Free too much. Free too much. Free too much. You like free too much. Part of my uniqueness is that when I'm speaking, sometimes some raps just comes to me. Oh my God. I think I should stop here. Oh my God. I have a lot, but I mean, I'm writing the book on uniqueness. Maybe when it comes out in May, you may get that. In June, right up, you may get that. Right, but let me close on this. I want to close on this. Reach for the next level. Right? Reach for the next level of what you carry. Reach for the next level of what you carry. Reach for the next level of what you carry. What you carry right now as the next level. Because you are deploying based on your present frequency. You are deploying based on what you know. You see, that idea you represent on earth, what you know about it, you can go deeper inside. And this is come by training, by learning. Let me end with this. When you eat a refined food, raw rice that is refined, they cook it and they give it to you. When you eat it, it betters your system. It transforms your system. It releases nutrients in your body. Betters your system. That is the same way your refined ability, your refined talent, the refined level of the idea you represent on earth. Once the idea you represent on earth, your talent, your abilities, once you harmonize them together, as you're harmonizing them, you are refining them. What they will do is that they will better the system of the world. They will better the system that you have been designed to impact in the world. Some people are paying in the system. They recognize the idea they have. They recognize their talent and ability, but they have been serving us the raw form, their raw state. That's what they have been giving us. They want to kill our system. Go for the refined state of what you carry. So don't forget two things. Research. In research, I told you about the idea you represent. What problem is calling out to you? Right? And then the second thing is your story. What problem is calling out to you? And then I'll talk about your story. What problem is calling out to you? Unlike poles attract. What problem is calling out to you? Some of you even have visions when you sleep sometimes. You see yourself doing something. You see yourself, somebody called me one time and said, I saw myself helping women. I said, pay attention. Pay attention. Pay attention. A lot of people don't pay attention so that you will know the idea, so that they will know the idea they represent. Pay attention. All right? Unlike poles attract. And then I talked about your story. And then that's about 11 other questions, but about 9 other questions, but let me just stop with those 2. And then I talked about reach. Reach for the refined states of what you carry. Yeah, this is like a 3-month course. So let me stop here. Thank you so much, Mr. Terry. It's been amazing. Thank you. Can you hear me? Mr. Terry, can you hear me?
Wow. I knew it was going to be like this. Time is never enough.
I was just about to start.
I know. If you look at the back end, I've sent you a lot of notifications. Wow, we need to get this today.
Oh
right?
wow, wow, wow.
But it's awesome. The concept, your uniqueness, is something that can take, like I say, several master classes to be able to be able to bring it out, to reach of people. So it's been an awesome. Thank you so much for giving out tonight. Very, very much appreciated. So let's see if we have some good questions tonight. Let's see if we can take some questions. Do you have questions? You can drop your questions in the comments. While we are doing that, I'm looking up for the comment section now to see if there are questions there. While I'm searching, um, you can give out your favorite emojis to just say thank you to our speaker for tonight. It's done an awesome, awesome job. It's done an awesome, awesome, awesome job. I know if I leave him, if I leave him for another 1 hour, we'll still continue to talk about this concept. But we just have to go. So I'm looking at the comments now. If you have questions, drop them. I think there's something scrolling there. If you have questions, drop them so we can take them. I've not seen any questions here. But let me see.
I think there might be a bit of a delay.
Yes, I think so. Yeah, there's a delay
Yes,
on the platforms.
exactly.
So I'm using two devices here right now. So as I'm talking, I'm getting the delay on my other device. So
Uh-huh.
I think that this platform is trying to fix all those things. We'll just have to do what we have to do. All right, great. All right, yeah, I can see Comfort dropping. I think she said thank you there. All right, I don't know. We can see emojis from here. All right, great. But Comfort to say thank you there. All right, just celebrating our speaker for tonight. Who else? All right, so you can just put a thank you message to our speaker for tonight for sharing while we take those questions. All right, all right, all right, all right, all right. Okay, so if there are no questions, I believe it's been an amazing section tonight. Thank you, Mr. Abayowa, for always giving out value. All right, I'm
Thank
always
you so
giving
much,
out
bro.
value. So, what you can do is get ready. Get ready. Moses Abayowa is part of this community. It's part of the Leading Investors community, and like I said, it's going to be coming out with that book in May. So, if I were you, all right, the emojis are coming in right now. If I were you, I will just watch out and look out for that book, and look out for that book. So once it's out in May, do you have a particular date, sir? No date yet.
Yes, June 11th.
Okay, June 11. Okay, June 11.
Yes.
All right, so
Yeah.
let's just keep our hands crossed, get it fixed. If you want to know everything about how to find your sweet spot, you want to know everything about how to find your uniqueness, and not just find it, you want to know how to profit from it because at the end of the day, if it's not bringing in money,
Ah.
sometimes it's going to be very frustrating.
I'm
I've been in
telling
that
you,
road
bro.
before. I've been in that road for a few years. I know how frustrating it will be. All right, they say, your passion, your passion, your passion. Sometimes, after deploying your passion for a while, it becomes very frustrating. So, you need to know how to deploy it and not just deploy it, how to profit from it. I think if you want to know that,
That's
Moses
true.
Abayowa is the right person to talk to. So, I get ready for that book, and I know he's written a few books too. You want to pick out the You and Your Domain, Volume 1 and 2. All right. So I don't know, sir. Maybe you could drop. I don't know if you have the link for those books right on. You could drop it on the comments so that people can actually pick that out. Or maybe you want to give us a way to get out. You want to say it live on the video on the stream on how they can get that book. That would be great.
Oh, okay. Let me. Oh, okay. I don't think I can drop comments. Right.
Okay. 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 All right. I thought
Okay,
maybe you
so
were watching.
you can just go to
Yeah,
my
you can say that.
Instagram at Moses Abayowa on my Instagram at
Okay.
Moses
Great.
Abayowa,
Okay.
MosesAbayowa. Just click the link in my bio. Click the link in my bio, and then you will be able to get it and see many of my expressions. Thank you so much, sir.
Awesome, awesome. So there are some questions right now that are coming in. Let's just take those questions quickly. Let me quickly jump into the comments and see and amplify those questions. All right. So this is a question for you, sir. I just put it on the screen so you can just read that and then. All right. The questions are jumping in right now. Since it's our last section for tonight, so we can take them. All right. We'll do that for another few minutes. So let me take the first question. Is how did you see that, sir?
So how do you turn your ideas into reality? Hmm. Okay. Hmm. This is a long one, but
It's a master class.
uh, I would say the first step. Let me talk about the first step. The first step in turning your ideas to reality is to capture the idea in your heart. I listened to the first speaker, and then he spoke about imagination. The first step is to capture the idea in your heart. How will you do that? Write down that idea. Write down that idea. Yeah, I'm a person of faith, so I love to use some examples from the Bible many times. So God promised Abraham that he was going to be father of many nations. But he didn't stop there. The next thing God did was God told him to come out. Come out. He said, look at the sky. What do you see? You see stars? See those stars. That is the picture I'm telling you about. That is how your descendants will be. You will not be able to count them. The same way, put pictures in your mind. Write it down and let it become a picture in your mind. Once it becomes a picture in your mind, it will start to attract what it needs to manifest on earth. So that's the first thing I would say. That's the first thing I would say. And then once you uh, have a picture of that idea, the idea enters your heart, keep looking at it every now and then. The next thing you want to do is to take corresponding actions. Who do you need to call? Where do you need to go? Which training do you need to go? Who do you need to start moving with? Who are those people that are executing this kind of idea already? Right? Follow them up, see what they're doing, see how they are doing it, and see how you can merge your own uniqueness to execute yours. I think that will do justice to that. Mr. Terry, any other question? Mr. Terry, any other question? Mr. Terry, any other question? Any other questions, sir? Awesome. Awesome, Mrs. Taiwo, Ms. Taiwo. Any other questions, sir? Mr. Terry, are you there, sir? Uh-oh. Are you there, sir? Okay. How do you merge your talents and gifts together when you are multi-talented and have so many goals and dreams to fulfill? All right, so just follow the blueprint I gave you. You might have many goals and dreams to fulfill. That's fine. Point out the idea you represent on earth. You are, it is because you are an idea that you have ideas. So sometimes you need to wait on all those ideas you're executing, those dreams and goals and visions, and sit down and ask yourself, what idea do I really represent on earth? Now, you now use your talents and abilities to push out that idea. All right. So for me, I help people to profit from their uniqueness. That's what I do. So this idea of helping people to profit from their uniqueness, I now use all my talent and abilities to push it out. I speak about it, I write about it, right? I do so many things about it. I do videos about it because I know I have flair for doing videos. I do videos about it. Use your talent and abilities to push out the idea you represent. That's how to manage them. That's how to harmonize them. Thank you so much. Amazing. Mr. Terry, thank you for having me. Oh, fantastic. Fantastic. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. All right, yeah, I've answered that. I've answered that. I've answered that. I've answered it. Any other question? Any other question? Okay. I think that's all with it. Okay. Thank you so much, Mr. Terry. I don't know. I really I can't see your picture. Maybe it's the network. I can't see your picture yet.
Okay. Can you hear me, sir?
Absolutely. I can hear you. I can hear you.
So sorry.
Oh wow, I think there's a bit of a network issue there. It's fine. Okay, so all right, so to get any
Okay.
of my books,
Okay. Can you hear me?
just send me a message to get any of my books, or you can send me a message on WhatsApp 0810 081 386 25905. If you want to get any of my books, you can either get them on Instagram, go to Moses Abayowa, click the link in my bio, or you can send me a WhatsApp message 081 386 25905. 081 386 25905. How much is it? Okay, the hard copy is 3,000. The what do they call it? The soft copy is 2,000 naira. So you can send me a message. You get all the details.
All right, sir. Can you
Thank
hear
you
me
so
now?
much. Allah those who comfort Omotola. Thank you so much.
All right. Can you hear me now, sir?
Oh, thank you so
Can
much
you
for the
hear me?
opportunity. Sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I can.
Okay, great. All right. Thank you so much. I think I had some bit of issues, but it's been an amazing section tonight.
Thank you
And
so much,
I want
sir.
to say thank you for taking out the time to be here among your busy schedule. I know you were also at the section with Faladoro tonight.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah, but thank you so much for taking out the time. And to everyone who's been part of tonight's section, I want to say thank you. Some people joined me on YouTube. I just launched the YouTube channel tonight, and we have some people joining us on YouTube. Please don't leave there without subscribing. So click the subscribe button, right? Because we just getting started, so you can get notifications. So you can get notifications of next sections that we'll be having. So you don't have to always send the link. So please click the subscribe link so you can always get notification. As for everyone who's joined tonight for Lawrence to Comfort, thank you for joining in. For Taiwo, I want to thank you for coming back to join in. Even though I knew sometimes some point you were on mute. And others, Philip Ohasunu, thank you so much. You've been very, very engaging tonight. You're very, very engaging. Thank you for joining in. Thank you. Femi, Joshua, thank you so much. And to every one of us, thank you for joining in. It's been a great start tonight. All right, this is the first time we're doing a 3-day summit. The aesthetics has been so much, and I want to say thank you. To our speaker for tonight, thank you again once again for taking out the time to be here. I appreciate you. Let's let you go. All right. I will close this section. Thank you so much, sir. I appreciate you. Bye-bye. Okay, so thank you everyone. Thank you everyone who's joined live. We continue our section again tomorrow by 7 p.m. So tonight's section was just like we're just getting started. We're just opening up, getting the preparations, getting our minds ready, because tomorrow we're going to be having more of teaching sections. We're going to be having teaching sections. We're going to be learning how to monetize your knowledge. And we're also going to be learning how to turn your book idea into and publish it, turn your book idea into manuscript, and be able to publish it on all the channels, and also not just publish it, launching it, and be able to profit by what are the different ways. So we're going to have several coaches, two coaches, one from the UK and the other one from Nigeria, of course, about being he's done an amazing work. He has a book right now that has done over 1,000 copies in sale on how you can actually turn your idea, turn your passion, turn for free, to what you do for do with the fee. So how do you actually monetize that knowledge? How do you monetize your expertise? How do you monetize your experiences? How do you package everything and be able to monetize? And of course, how do you turn your idea, your God-given idea, into a book and profit by it? So all this will be happening tomorrow. It's going to be more of a teaching section. So I want to encourage everyone, be part of those sections tomorrow, 7 p.m. We're going to be live here again, and then I know it's going to be an amazing section. So what you can do is please invite people to join in. All right, don't just listen to this alone. Invite people to come into this community, join in on the group, click the invite button, and more importantly, you want to also send a link to them and let them join. Okay, so we're going to be having something very phenomenal tomorrow. So also, if you want the replay of these sections, I'm going to put on the screen right now how you can actually access the replay. For those who want one of it, you want to pick the sections one by one. You want 2 sections out of all 6 sections. Please, you can get them. I'm going to put that on the screen right now, how to access the replays, so you can listen to them over and over again. Okay, so that's it right now. Scrolling down on the screen, please go over there and then be able to get the replay. So for those who want all of them, you can go to bit.ly/all replay access. All replay access. If you go there right now, you can be able to pay for it. I think it's just 5,000 to get all the sections, but you want each section, you get it for 1,000 naira. So for those who want it, you want to be able to pick 1 or 2 sections or 3 sections, depending on the number you want. Each section is 1,000 naira. So for those who want it, you want to be able to pick 1 or 2 sections or 3 sections, depending on the number you want. Each section is 1,000 naira. it's going to cost ₦1,000 to get into, and also the link is on the screen. Bit.ly/unique replay access. You can actually get each of them. So you give opportunity to pick one or two or three that you want, depending on what you want. Okay, so let's get that done out of the way. All right, tomorrow, like I said, it's going to be fantastic. It's going to be amazing. Speakers Sonika is going to be here live to talk about how to monetize your knowledge, and also I have Pastor Tunji Ulujimi all the way from the UK. He's going to talk about how you can turn your book idea in the manuscript and be able to publish, not just publish, launch and profit from your book in 90 days or less. Okay, so thank you everyone for joining in tonight. What you can do before we call this a day, for everyone who's been part of tonight's section, what I wanted to do is you're going to go live. You're going to go live on the group. Go live on the group, and then just tell us about one or two things that you learned from today. All right, for the two sections, just give us your own experiences about tonight's section, the first section and the second section. We hope that resonates with you. Go live on the group. It means hit live on the Facebook community, and then just share your experiences in maybe 2 or 3 minutes or 4 minutes, depends on you, but not more than 5 minutes, and then just post it live so other people can see that we are learning something great here. All right, so and also there's going to be a bonus section for Sunday. It's going to be on Instagram live, so you want to follow me on Instagram at Terry_Omodibo. All right, go join, go right now and follow me on Instagram. We're going to be having a bonus section on Sunday. All right, it's going to be the topic is going to be your temperament and your personal brand. Your temperament and your personal brand. We're going to be talking about that on Sunday. It's going to be a bonus section. I'm going to talk about that more on Saturday. So follow me on all my social media handles at Terry Omodibo, but on Instagram at Terry_Omodibo. You can be able to join that section live on Sunday. And also, I think that's all for tonight. Go live on the group. Go live on the group, and then share your experiences about the next section. I mean, tonight has been very, very, very amazing. So thank you everyone who's been a part of this section. Sorry, I had to just turn off my video. All right, so I'm talking right now using audio on my laptop, but it's been an amazing section. This is the first time I'm doing a live summit. All right, a 3-day summit. I've practically been on my feet since morning, trying to put all the knots, all the crosses, all the T's, all the designs, make sure everything is working smoothly. I actually did a test run. Right now, I think I'm very, very strong. All right, for everyone who's giving me a shout out on my birthday, thank you so much. Everyone who's giving me a shout out on my birthday, I love everyone. I'm here to ensure that we get the value for joining us. Thank you so much. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. And for everyone who stayed to the end, thank you so much. I can't just say thank you. We need to call this a day to tonight. But join us tomorrow live. We'll be right here live tomorrow at 7 p.m. And then the next section will start at maybe 8:15 or 8:30, depends on the 8:15 or 8:30. No, 8:15 on the dot. We're taking the second section. So for those on YouTube, thank you for joining on YouTube. All right, so before you leave, please hit the subscribe button there, right? So you can get notifications when we start off tomorrow at 7 p.m. So thank you. My name is Terry. I've been your host. I've been your convener of the Stretch, Expand, and Evolve Summit 2021. And beyond that, I'm the founder of the Little Bio Success Community that is also powering tonight this summit. So thank you, everyone, and see you tomorrow. Bye.